Hello, dear friends.
Hi.
Thank you for your interest to the lute, for watching our channel,
For likes, subscriptions.
for your support, for buying CDs, and of course we invite you to join our real lute class online and of course live if you're in the Netherlands, in Germany or in Poland. And today we shall talk about the beginning and the right hand thumb exercise on the Baroque lute. We shall refer today to the book by our professor, Mr. Toyohiko Sato, The Method for the Baroque Lute, which is now publicly available on the website of the Lute Society of America and some other places, and also thanks to the generosity of late Mr. Albert Reuermann from the Tree Edition, who had been publishing lute music for many years, and he gave all his scores to the lute world. So that was a great man and we really appreciate it, and today we refer to this book which is available. So we shall talk about only one exercise today, about exercise 1 of Toyohiko Sato's book, and because there is exercise 2, 3 and 4, we shall probably talk about them later, but the most important is to understand how the exercise 1 works and how much in this little 2 lines is concerning the lute technique. Anna will play this exercise for you so that you listen to it and see how it works.
See how it looks.
In this exercise we have 2 types of motions, the ascending motion and descending motion. So these 2 types of motion are different for the thumb. So the first one is less complicated than the second one. Now we shall explain. So when you play this exercise, best is if you forget about the rhythm and you forget about the timing, because definitely as musically sensitive people, who you definitely are, you will be able later to play quarter notes at a certain pace. But at the moment it's absolutely not important. What is important is playing the correct touch. So you can also before maybe watch the lesson about right hand thumb technique on our channel, but here we have a muscle which has to be relaxed after each rest stroke.
This one.
And the rest stroke is not apoyando like on classical guitar, for instance. The rest stroke is something that brings your thumb to a rest. The thumb comes to the next course and there you reset your muscle and you are ready for the next move. So that's the most important. Therefore, you play this exercise as slowly as possible. Also, the best probably idea would be that you listen to the string until it dies. And you reset your muscle and you play the next rest stroke. Probably
Like that.
Yeah, this probably would be the best study tempo. And remember, there is a lot of stuff to do here. You have to approach the string, you have to bring the bass closer to the body while the octave stays in place, so that it kind of turns geometrically, the course turns this way. This will let you avoid the clash of the strings.
Like that.
Yeah, this happens exactly when you try to play the bass at any cost, trying to get the correct rhythm or correct tempo. So you catch it at any cost, and then the strings meet and then they clash. So we are now trying to learn how to avoid this. Maybe you show. So you see, Anna puts the thumb in such a way that the bass gets a bit closer to the body. And look, on the 6th string it's much more complicated than, for instance, on the 13th, maybe you show, because here the angle works for itself. You see? So on the 6th course you have to really take care of it very gently. So you have to find a way how to pluck the bass so that the strings do not clash. For the beginner it's quite a thing to do. And also maybe you show the first joint.
This you should never do. Also, do not block the thumb in different directions like that, because otherwise you have it already tensed and you cannot do anything with that.
You kind of try to have the first joint a little bit sticking out. Well, anatomically most of people have it like this. If you relax your hand you see that it's a little bit up here, okay, and the thumb should be in this kind of natural position when you play. We talked about the ascending motion. Maybe we repeat it one more time so that you see it in detail. So you do it very slowly, and now we talk about the descending motion. So descending motion is one step more complicated, because once you pluck the string, maybe do, then you relax here the thumb, do everything we talked about before, and then you go over the string to the next bass, you see? And then again you wait and you go over the string. So that's a kind of one step more complicated. So you pluck the string, reset the muscle, find the string, apply correct pressure to get the bass a little bit closer to the soundboard, and now you play.
Actually, you don't need any special gifts or talents to play bass strongly, but on the contrary, to play them softly, you should pay all your attention.
Because the strong basses, they kind of cover later your top strings, so you will be trying to force your top strings. There will be no sonority. The instrument will be sounding on the edge of its possibilities. So the goal of this exercise is controlled movement, gentle basses, and relaxation of this muscle, and trying to get also an even legato line.
So first you work on the ascending motion, on this. Then on descending one. And when you master them well enough, you combine them. And here you have the exercise ready.
So this is the first practice for the beginning of the Baroque lute.
We hope you find this video helpful. If you have any special requests, what you would like to know, what you would like us to explain and show, please write in the comments. We will gladly do this for you.
We wish you strong energy,
good practice,
strong will, and if you're interested, we invite you to our lute class. The description is below the video, where we teach lute and related instruments, but also for those who play classical guitar or 6-string guitar, we also offer lessons which show how to play without nails, how to master your technique, and how not to sacrifice guitar for the lute, but have all the instruments in one technical concept. Bye-bye.
Bye.